February 1945. World War II is nearing its end, but one city faces unimaginable devastation: Dresden. Known for its stunning architecture and cultural heritage, Dresden was a symbol of German beauty, until it became a target. Over 4 days, Allied forces dropped nearly 4,000 tons of bombs, creating a firestorm that obliterated the city, killing tens of thousands. But was it necessary? The bombing sparked global controversy, raising questions about military ethics and the true cost of war. Dresden's bombing remains one of the most controversial acts of World War II, a haunting reminder of war's devastating power. Dresden, from ashes to legacy. #WU, #history, #Dresden bombing. Before the war, Dresden was often referred to as the Florence on the Elbe, a city renowned for its art, music, and architecture. Its Baroque and Rococo city centre was a testament to centuries of cultural and intellectual prosperity. The Semper Opera House, the Zwinger Palace, and the Frauenkirche were just a few of the landmarks that made Dresden a jewel of European culture. The city was a hub of cultural activity, with its theatres, museums, and galleries drawing visitors from all over the world. Dresden's cultural significance made it a symbol of German heritage and pride. However, as the war progressed, Dresden's strategic importance came into focus. The city was a major transportation hub, with railways and roads that were crucial for moving troops and supplies. It also housed factories that produced military equipment and supplies for the German war effort. In February 1945, the Allied forces decided to target Dresden in a series of bombing raids. The goal was to disrupt German communications and logistics and to weaken the morale of the German population. Over the course of 4 days, from February 13th to 15, nearly 4,000 tons of bombs were dropped on the city. The bombing created a firestorm, a phenomenon where the intense heat from the explosions caused a massive, uncontrollable blaze. The firestorm consumed entire neighborhoods, reducing buildings to rubble and turning the city into a hellish inferno. The destruction was so complete that it was difficult to recognize the once beautiful city. The human cost was staggering. Tens of thousands of people lost their lives in the bombings, many of them civilians. The survivors faced unimaginable horrors as they searched for loved ones amidst the ruins and struggled to find food, water, and shelter. The bombing of Dresden quickly became a subject of international controversy. Critics argued that the city was not a legitimate military target and that the bombings were an unnecessary act of terror. Supporters of the bombing maintained that it was a necessary step to hasten the end of the war and save lives in the long run. Historians and military experts continue to debate the ethics and necessity of the Dresden bombings. Some view it as a tragic but unavoidable consequence of total war, while others see it as a moral failing that should never be repeated. The voices of Dresden's survivors add a poignant perspective to this debate as they recount their personal experiences and the lasting impact of the bombings on their lives. In the years following the war, Dresden began the long and arduous process of rebuilding. The city's residents showed remarkable resilience and determination as they worked to restore their homes and their cultural heritage. Today, Dresden stands as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of memory. Modern-day Dresden is a vibrant city that honors its past while looking to the future. The reconstructed Frauenkirche, the restored Zwinger Palace, and the thriving cultural scene are all symbols of the city's rebirth. Dresden's story is one of tragedy and triumph, a reminder of the horrors of war and the resilience of the human spirit. Dresden, from ashes to legacy. #WarII, #history, #Dresden bombing.